Hey guys, how you doing? We got a real special one for you today. But before we start, I just want to thank ExpressVPN for sponsoring today's video and making it possible. Without a VPN, your data's like a postcard that can be seen by all sorts of people before it reaches its final destination. With ExpressVPN, your data's encrypted and sent through a secure tunnel. Similar to putting that postcard into a super secure envelope.
Especially nowadays.
And that's exactly why I use ExpressVPN. I want my private data to remain private, and I bet you do too. Even though your search history is completely normal and clean and could be broadcast on family-friendly daytime television, just like mine. Yeah, you're still gonna want this thing, even though there's that. Luckily, ExpressVPN is super easy to use. All you need to do is open it up and click to connect. Using the internet without ExpressVPN is like driving a car without insurance. Don't do it.
Yeah.
Find out how you can get 3 months of ExpressVPN for free by visiting expressvpn.com/JonTron or clicking the link in my description box below. So make sure you're protected with ExpressVPN by going to the link in my description and signing up today. Okay, time for the video.
Okay, I was not expecting that transition. What do we got, John? What do we got?
What's that? Tokyo? Sydney? Sydney? No, that's my wife, Sydney, not the country. Talk to Tokyo.
These are.
I'm a high-speed man. I'm a high-tech. I'm a high-efficiency man for a high-speed age. Buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell. Jakarta, don't get off the line.
He's really getting into the role.
I'm high efficiency. I'm high.
Look at that.
Jakarta! All this shit is
high-tech circa 1994.
This is confusing me. What is that, Roman? Is that Roman in language? I don't speak Roman, we speak English. What is this? I can't understand. I'm losing productivity looking at this. What is this? It should just be like this everywhere. My mind can understand that. I'm a Wall Street guy. Hey! I want you to take the shares, and I want you to, like in play school, we learned, we share it with everybody. For God's sakes, I gotta get a coffee. My bean count is low. Excuse me, you know where I can get a coffee? Excuse me, you know where I can get a coffee? You know where I can get a coffee? I thought this is Bean City, for God's sake. Nobody tell me where I get a goddamn coffee. Where am I supposed to get a coffee in the city? Wait, I can't understand any of the logos. What is this supposed to be?
He's in Boston?
Dunkin? I can't understand. This is too complicated. Excuse me, what do they sell here? Coffee? Well, how am I supposed to know? They don't got a coffee on the logo, for God's sakes. I don't get it.
I see that guy.
This city is confusing. Well, all these corporations, I can't make heads or tails of any of this. What is that supposed to mean? All these companies, these corporations with their freaking hieroglyphics. Can they make this more clear for a guy like me? I got places to be.
Spinner's coming down.
Corporate logos, okay? These things, I gotta say, lately they've been making a valiant attempt, at least making an attempt at all, to make these simpler so I can understand them. But guys, come on, how many billions of dollars do you have at your disposal? And this is the best you can come up with? We've got to fix this, guys. Okay, that's why today I've decided I'm gonna sit here and I'm going to simplify corporate logos. Because let's face it, these things are inefficient, these things are bulky, half the time I can't even tell what company it's for anymore. I'm gonna do public service. Everyone is losing so much brain power and productivity on these highly complex corporate logos. So yeah, we're gonna go and we're gonna look at how different company logos have evolved over time, and then we're gonna, try to simplify them one further. And if any of you companies out there, I know you got a lot of money, especially after the giant wealth transfer that happened in the last year and a half, that the middle class didn't notice. All the wealth transfer, all the money that was being sucked from the middle class to the elite class. I know you have the money. Let's just get to it, huh? Fuck you. Okay, so let's go through the history of the MasterCard logo. 1966 to 1979, we had this one, MasterCharge, the Interbank card. It's not even called MasterCard yet, it's called MasterCharge. I guess this maybe was like the inception of the credit card. What is it, 1966?
Yeah, I think that would have been.
Makes sense. And then I actually like this one, 1996 to 2016. Yeah, me too. This one was very highly recognizable. You'd go to like a transit hub or like a convenience store. They got the MasterCard,
very basic.
Amex
Didn't need to change for
20 I like it. They just added a drop shadow and made the lines thicker than the last one. I didn't even know they changed it to that. It pops out at you.
Not really. It's not.
But I think we can go simpler. Here we've got our newfangled logo.
Oh no.
Let's make it even better. Here we go.
What are you gonna do, John?
It's a masterpiece.
Beautiful.
I'm talented. Let's move on. Okay, number 2.
Okay.
The Gap. 1969.
Yeah,
We went to the
that's
moon,
one.
and that was pretty much the end of it. Here we have the original. I did not know this was the original logo for the Gap. So here we have the
That's actually
1969 to 1976 Gap logo. The Gap. Well, we're falling here. It'd make more sense if there was like a chasm between the G and the A where the was falling into. That was the Gap. As far as I can tell here, it's more of a stop gap.
Maybe?
It should be called the Stop Gap. That's my appraisal of the old Gap logo. Then they think they came to the same conclusion in 1986. They straightened out the. Here's the one we know and love. 1986 to 2016. What did all? It feels like within the last 5 years, all companies have just been like, it's been good too long.
Actually,
Let's go back. Then we. That's the new one. We found the Gap. You gotta view this one from the gate 100 feet back to see what you're looking at. It's like a fucking magic eye puzzle.
Yeah. Oh, those are so cool.
Disgustingly complex. Let's fix this son of a bitch.
Oh my god.
An instant classic. Just get that over there. Get that over there.
Wow.
Let's move on to a different one, shall we?
Good one. Hey.
Okay, next up, Adobe. Now, in case you're not familiar with Adobe, this is a company very near and dear to our heart here because we make a majority of this stuff on Adobe products. We take pride in Adobe. We take it very seriously when Adobe does stuff.
But
You know, when they
Premiere, I
update stuff.
basically use for
So here's the old Adobe logos.
Okay.
Gross. I mean, come on. You could tell that's Photoshop. Photoshop's a nice blue. Premiere, the editing software,
Okay.
it's like a nice pink purple. Flash is red. The audio software is
Rest in peace.
green. No, this won't do. This status quo won't do.
What's
Change
the
it.
new one? I'm gonna hate it, aren't I?
Much better.
New one?
You're not feeling this? Well, you can't tell. You can't tell them apart. You mean you can't down there on the
I was
taskbar?
gonna say-
You can't tell them all apart now? Like you could before by sight? What is with these companies? Honestly, like nothing was wrong with the way it was
Stupidity.
before. Each one had its own color. You could tell exactly which program was what, which is kind of important when you're
what?
working in professional programs when they're on your taskbar.
I can tell most of
No,
them.
it's not
I have no
important.
idea what
By
to
the
do.
way, you can't change. It's impossible to change.
Photoshop.
All right, I'm saying
Which is
you can
After
still tell this apart. You can tell that's
Premiere.
Premiere, that's After Effects,
this one-
that's Audacity,
No,
that's me.
Lightroom's down
That
there.
won't do. Let's get rid of it.
Audition,
All the letters. Yep.
Flash.
What changes is this man going to make?
Go try editing now. Fucking try. Now that's a
I know
taskbar.
Lightroom.
Now that's a
but,
taskbar I can work with. Now
Adobe's interface
I need
is
more.
frustrating,
I don't want to
to say
be
the
able
least.
to remember how to save my project. All right? If we're not doing the whole
Thank
thing
God
from
for
memory,
Control
what's
S.
the point? And this, oh, frankly, the
God.
arrow, too. We don't want any short.
he's
Just
playing
cover
Dr.
that
Mario
up.
theme.
It's on you. Your move, Adobe. Okay, on to a fan favorite, Apple, who may be the culprit behind this whole disaster of super simplifying that we're in.
Really?
And what was their first logo in 1976? well, it was that. Look at that thing. Does that
Isaac
look like
Newton,
Apple's
Okay, I can
logo
see
to
why
you?
that only
If you look at
lasted
the
a
logo
year.
history of Apple, though, it's pretty interesting because it changes 1 year after that and never looks back. So yeah, they quickly changed after 1976, as you can see, but they've been the most consistent of anyone. We had the multicolored one in 1977.
Okay.
95, we get
The
their
shape-
more skeuomorphic. That's some vocab for you. Ironically, it looks like the current Apple logo and the one from 1998 are the same. So this is the first brand that just went back to an old logo.
Yeah.
Okay, so confirmed, this is the modern Apple logo. Sometimes it comes in gray, but it's this. So like I said, we've got to be modern. How do we make this even more sleek?
How are you gonna do it, John?
Oh my god.
I was wondering.
Wow.
All right, next up, Life is Good, an American apparel company.
I had a
I
couple
didn't
of
know
shirts
too
with
much
that
about
brand
this
on
company. It's kind of a small company, but I had seen these
All of a
logos
sudden you
around.
hear in the-
All right,
you
here
hear
we're
the heavy
bouncy,
in the
we're fun,
background.
we're light, life is good. We're wearing a beret or some shit.
And
Nice.
all of a sudden you hear
Our
Steve
font
Jobs
is
and Grace like,
whimsical, okay?
took
We
a
feel like
bite
we're a
out of the
Dr.
fucking
Seuss
Apple
novel,
logo.
and then rebrand.
the scout.
What the hell is this?
Go fuck
I'm
yourself.
not buying it. This one feels like Life is Good.
Yeah.
This one's like, I think Life is Good. Let's fix this logo. Give that a nice little vignette there. There we go. We'll just have put this in the background.
Wow.
Where I think it will fit very nicely, very snug. Life is good. I give that a nice little
Life is
vignette
whatever.
there. And we can't forget the most important part of
The
this.
register.
There we go. That's more like it. Everyone
Registered.
Life is good, not quite. Might not wear it. And so we can't forget the most important part of this. There we go. That's more like it. Everyone will love that. Put that up. I'll buy this barrel. I might not wear it. I might not get it.
Yeah, Life is whatever.
Okay, Animal Planet. Here, 1996 to 2006, the one we know and love, or at least the one we know. I thought this one was pretty cool. This is the one I remember on
I love
TV as a
that
kid
one.
when you watch like Steve Irwin and
pretty
shit.
epic
So this is
logo.
the one we know and love.
I love
It's with
the-
the
I love the-
elephants and
the
the
elephant.
font. It looks great. It's simple but not too simple.
does
It's
change
got
too.
the full complex globe in there. I always thought this was a good logo. And then we got a redesign in 2008. That was
Oh yeah.
where's the animal? Where's the planet? You're the animal. And I want you off
Why
this
is the
planet.
M sideways?
Yeah, this is when they made a brief detour to any 3L planet, which just didn't have the same ring. So
And a 3L.
yeah, I don't care for that
I
one.
do remember
But
that
you
one,
thought that
sadly.
was bad. We got one from 2018,
Oh no.
and that's 2018 to today. I'm happy to
It looks
say
like a
the
post
elephant's
office
back.
logo
I
for some
think
reason.
might also
It
just be
looks like
a
post
shit
office logo.
stain.
It's like
Let's have a look
elephants
here.
running like a rabbit.
I was going to say, if anything, this could be
not gonna
misinterpreted
look.
as like a
I'm not
Republican
gonna look.
thing. Because we're there, the elephants.
Yeah, we can't. It's
Oh,
not.
you-
It's
for Animal
non-conclusive.
Planet, they need
It's a
to-
non-conclusive experiment. So now I gotta simplify
Actually, no,
it, though,
that's the
right?
weird
First
part.
thing I noticed
For the
is
longest
we've got
time,
some
tell me.
Republicans were
extra
blue.
space that
It's like
could
Ronald
be
Reagan
this
in
could
the
be shrunk
80s.
down.
Colors.
Yeah,
So,
apparently.
here, how
I don't
about-
know
Okay.
how or when that happened, but I remember seeing when Reagan and Bush won in the
Takes
80s,
care of
or in
that.
the 80s and 90s. They're in the news. They were blue,
no.
and the other ones were, and the Dems were
Just
red.
trying to get it in there.
Now it's changed.
What do you- I don't know what you're talking
get
about.
it.
This is
I don't
perfect.
understand that. But anyway, yeah, that's
Tusk.
something that always
All right.
bugged me. But
Okay.
anyway, Animal Planet. This right here.
It looks deformed.
That's
Very
my.
deformed.
Also,
That's my. Let's move on. Okay, next
Maybe
on
if
the
the word
chopping
was
block
back a
is
little bit
Dunkin'
more,
Donuts.
up
Now,
to the
this
back
is
of the
another one
head,
that's very
maybe.
close to my heart, maybe more so close to my stomach because I drink it a lot. Part of their logo is they say America
And I'm
runs
just
on Dunkin'.
like-
Well, I can
When
tell
in
you at least
fact,
the
they're all
JonTron
fucking-
offices
Exactly.
run on Dunkin'.
I'm just like this
Every
is how
day.
they do it.
All right, here's our first logo, the one
Okay.
from 1950 to
know what, for a
1960.
50s logo,
I mean,
that
it looks like a logo of the period.
every
Definitely, it's got that
election should have the
50s,
none of the
60s
above.
diner
Try
vibe.
again.
So in the middle, though, in
That's what
1956,
if anything,
they changed their logo to.
get into the political world for anything. It would be
It's like the Michelin
addition
Man
of that.
if he was a burn victim.
Literally everyone.
I don't know about this logo. I don't know about
yeah,
this
another
logo.
candidate.
I think
Take that one
they
away.
transitioned out of that one quickly in 1960 to this guy. So 1960 to 1976.
That's not bad.
Okay, this one's actually clever. It's like
Yeah,
you're dunking the
is a
dunk.
bit clever.
I figured it out. I decoded it. I'm a genius. You
See,
saw
that
that
one
one
actually
live.
plays.
Think about how
has a good
lucky you
play
were.
on words.
And then in 2007, that's the one I recognize. I
Yeah.
really, this
Yeah,
was,
that's the
I
one
don't know
I
about you
saw.
guys. I
That's
think
what
that
I
was the best of the logos. What do you think?
Yeah.
I love the little steam
most
rising
part,
off
yeah.
the coffee, even though it'll probably be spilling
Either
at
that
angle.
one or the previous one.
There we
There
go.
we go.
Safety first. Doesn't look as bad as I was expecting. I'm not gonna lie to you.
No,
So
actually,
this is
it's
their
alright.
present logo.
Yeah.
No.
They were at HQ and they're like, just rip half the fucking logo off. No, I know what you're thinking. That looks shit. That looks terrible. It actually looks like something my eyes want to see. Dunkin'.
Wow.
Yeah, that sounds cool, guys. Dunkin'. It was the donuts that made the Dunkin' cool.
Yeah.
You can't just go around Dunkin' without the donuts, dude. They didn't even leave the fucking coffee on. Look at yours. Look at mine. Yours, mine. That's all you gotta do, baby. If you're not selling donuts anymore, at least tell them you're selling coffee. So, Dunkin', yeah,
actually
you know,
does look
it's a
better.
great logo and all, but
Just
like
that
I said,
coffee
just like the
smell.
others, you've fallen into the trap of making this far too hard to understand. So I was thinking, I'll do you the favor. I'm helping you out, guys. I'm helping you out. You're not gonna sell as much coffee this way. I'm telling you. I know the way that the youth are now.
Freaking wow.
You guys want to get some? I'm really tired. I could use some. Don't say I never did nothing for you, okay? And this one, on the house. All the coffee you've supplied us with over the years, this one, I will not pursue legal action. Which brings us to Smuckers. That's right,
Smuckers.
the American staple. Pretty much any diner you go to will have one of these bad boys.
Scared.
So I'm pretty sure most people know Smuckers. This is a company that's got a place that looks like this. So you know they're not gonna try to fuck with shit, right? You're an idiot. You're wrong. Like I said, they got a ranch that looks like this. This already looks great. We got
looks
two
amazing. It's
beautiful strawberries, ripe, plump. That's pretty much set for the next 3 centuries. Wrong.
And then,
Oh no.
That's the James Smucker cone. Oh, you don't get that? That doesn't look like strawberries to me, okay? That looks like the
What the
hot spread I
hell?
get on my Italian
What
hoagie down on
the
8th
hell
Street
did you
in
do?
Jersey.
That's not.
Doesn't
Why?
look like fucking strawberries. What's with like the green one? Is that supposed to be an unripe
Exactly.
strawberry or some
Have
other?
some
Is that supposed to be like
fucking
another
personality.
fruit?
What's with all the
It can't be a
docile
pear.
shit?
I was
It's
thinking
just
the
like,
only thing it could be is a
we're
pear.
gonna simplify
All right,
everything
you know,
and make
I'm a
everything,
charitable man,
you know,
even though this
to the
hurts
point where
me
people
deep down.
know what we're selling.
I'm
It's like,
still
if I
gonna
were to
show
look
them
at this right
how
here,
they can
I would think
improve
that this
this.
is like a
Okay, so
clothing
now watch
line
closely. You're not gonna
at
want to miss
best.
this. You take this bad boy, you shrink her down.
Yeah.
Okay,
What the hell?
Then
What
you
is it
just
supposed to represent? The
move
different
right
color
over here.
preservatives that you make. What?
Open this
Okay,
guy
good.
up
Strawberry.
to its
We got
limit.
this,
And then
we
you
got
take
lemon
this son of a
lime,
gun
we
and you
got
appropriate
put it-
action.
You put it
We
there.
got blueberry,
Fix it.
even though.
What can I say?
action.
I'm a good man. I'm a good person, okay? I like to help people. Just make sure you close that up. You don't want the smell stinking up the place. You know, all this gets me thinking. I've got to update my branding too, right? I mean, if it's good enough for Smuckers, it's good enough for me. I'm just a YouTuber. That's Smuckers. They make $7.8 billion a year on jam.
Holy fuck!
On jam.
Damn.
Wish I
I'm
made
in the
that
wrong
much.
industry.
It's time to modernize my logo. For that, though, I will need my artist's glove.
Oh no.
The artist's glove. This is probably going to take me a long time, so, you know, I wouldn't wait around.
What's your new logo?
Oh God!
Oh.
I think Justin Timberlake's gonna sue
It's
somebody.
perfect. Es perfecto. Okay. Feeling hip, feeling trendy, minimalist.
I saw this picture on
Most of all, feeling a bit like a dipshit. I kind of feel like this here, that if you compacted that into human form, that's the one I'm feeling like. Feeling like a pollusive weather event. I mean, I thought I was gonna fit in with like Cocoa Beat and stuff, but nah, I just feel like a bad person. Any takers? 1 pence? I'm selling for 1 single pence. Let's give it to somebody who deserves it.
Are you really doing that, dude?
What is that? Oh my God, really?
You know, I think Robert Parrish. That's not Robert Parrish. It's,
I'm putting my branding on this guy, on this beautiful basketball player.
You know who that is?
Is it LeBron James?
Bill Russell.
Bill Russell.
Who's Bill Russell?
The winningest, like, in terms of championships, the most championships of all time. This security guard's about to just be like,
At least he's being a good sport about it. Like,
yeah. I mean,
okay, let me read this.
He's a size XL,
American
XXL.
basketball player is an American.